So immediately off the back, we are starting with the card of letting go. And we mentioned that August is the eighth month of the year, and eight is the number of karma. And you could be very much feeling like this little droplet that is trembling and holding on for the dear familiarity of the leaf, the familiar conditions and circumstances. And the possible dilemma, wow, there doesn't seem to be a dilemma. It just seems like, you really do have to trust. Because going with the flow, the ace of water, this is encouraging you to drop your worries, your cares, and your concerns, the what ifs. Why make a big fuss about anything? Just go with the flow. And down here for the third card in the spread, we are moving into the territory of the feminine divine goddess energy, which in you manifests as your subconscious imaginative powers, which are unlimited. So let's see what Mother Divine Goddess has in mind for you. Okay, so she's trying to help you to get your own mind in order and realize that you have a higher power over your mind, which is your soul. You must become present to the fact that you are a soul that is everlasting, and your mind is meant to express the soul in you and start telling a new narrative of who you are. Start scripting a better story for yourself. And wow, we have the Queen of Water, of receptivity. This is the Mother Goddess right here, letting you know that the second that you overcome the control that your mind has over you with all of those negative thoughts and those inner voices, and you realize, oh, those inner voices of my inner mind are not me. I am actually a higher soul, and my mind is meant to express my higher soul. Then you start getting in touch with the fountain from which your inner soul comes from, and you start becoming receptive like the queen of receptivity. Create a whole new script for your mind, for the story that you tell about yourself and about what is possible for you. And let's see what could be holding you in the past. Oh wow, nothing is holding you. You're actually, my dear Taurus, ready to let go of the past, which is so funny because you love being very comfortable in familiar surroundings, but there is also that saying, familiarity can breed discontent. So you could be arriving to a state of discontent with the familiarity of your surroundings. You may feel like you are trapped. You could be censored in some way. Here we see the number 4 of the rebel, and in numerology, 4 is the number of earth, and you, my dear Taurus, are an earth element. So you are a child of this earth, and you are, no matter where, you are planted into earth herself. So know that you can flourish and blossom wherever you are. All you got to do is just feel rooted in your own inner higher truth and allow yourself to express it outwardly. Oh, wow. And for this card, the sixth card, which connects the past and the future. This interlinking card is all about this new cosmic understanding that is helping you to realize that you are not encaged, you are not trapped. You yourself realize and come to the greater realization that you are a soul and that your soul is what should be getting expressed. So don't engage your soul. Allow your soul to fly out into this greater, new, higher understanding of who you truly are. And wow. For the number 7 card, we have the 18 card of past lives, which is actually the very card of the maternal archetype of the goddess divine. And we have her appearing in her very own domain. And the maternal archetype is helping you to get in touch with the fact that you're a lot older than you think you are. Because the second that you drop your mind and you get in touch with your inner soul, you realize that your soul is eternal and that it has lived many lives, and therefore it has had many minds. because each of these individuals, which represents one of your own past incarnations, had a mind of their own. And that mind was created by the society of their time. Just like your own mind right now, right here, is being conditioned and shaped and transformed by the society. But you must let that go. You must let go of your societal identities and get in touch with your inner soul. And the second that you do so, let's see what this eighth card, and this eighth card is all about karmic turns. So, wow. The second that you get in touch with your soul and you realize that you have lived many lives and that nothing can actually stop the expression of your soul, not even society, which may want to condition you to think small, but the second that you get in touch with your higher inner truth, which is the fact that you are an eternal soul living a life that, yeah, it may be short, but it's yours. The second that you get back in touch with that truth and you are reminded of that fact, then you can rise above. We see the rising of a new sun, where you are ready to embark upon that new journey. But either way, there is a new you that is starting to come about. And this card is going to be turned over because, again, it represents the karmic period. And once you take your mind back in under your own control, under the control of your own soul, then, wow, nothing will stop you. Because very much like this flower, which was a seed at one point, and understand that the seed did not know the flower. It was with trust. And here we have the number 8 card of courage, of the major arcana. And we've been talking about 8 being the number of karmic cycles. So you're really going to have to be courageous, but just get in touch with your inner truth, because just like the seed who doesn't need to know the flower, the end product, the seed trusts that it's going to be the flower. The seed trusts that it will blossom. You, my dear Taurus, must trust and have courage. But more than anything, have the courage to trust in spirit. That your inner light, that the light that you were born with, is your inner seed given from God. And the second you start to recognize your inner truth, that seed of your inner self, you're going to begin to blossom and your inner light is going to begin to shine. You're going to have courage in expressing your inner truth and have the knowing that spirit is with you. And wow, finishing off the Celtic cross reading for your September energy reading is the major arcana card of the 9 of aloneness. And in this card we see this individual who is deep in the unknown and realize that we came from an unknown before we were born. We are headed into an unknown after death. And in between those unknowns is the unknowable present moment. And that's what this individual shows us, that he is deep in the unknown, but they are being guided by their own inner light, the wisdom of their own inner light. And the number 9 card of aloneness teaches us that there is a tremendous difference between aloneness and loneliness. Because when you are alone and you are feeling lonely, you are missing something. You are missing someone or an old thing of the past. Or you feel lacking and you feel that, oh, you haven't attained the future desires yet. You haven't become the flower because you're the seed right now. This is a period when you must get in touch with the truth that is within you. And the second you reconnect with that immortal aspect of your true identity as a soul, you will no longer feel lonely. You will feel fulfilled. You feel oneness. So nothing is lacking. You feel fulfilled. And have the courage to trust that you will blossom into your ideal self. Just trust in your ageless wisdom and know that that ageless wisdom gives you so much knowledge, so much truth. And when you grasp your truth, you grasp your place on earth. So there you have it, my dear Taurus. If you like this video, then be sure to let Karma know by pressing that like button so you are showered in return with good luck and appreciation. And if you have a burning question that you would love to have answered, be sure to drop it in the comments and yours may be selected for a future Ask Adonis reading. Also, be sure to subscribe because I upload 3, sometimes even 4 videos every single month just for your sun alone. You will have your monthly energy reading, a full moon reading, and a new moon reading. In the meantime, be sure to check out your lunar and rising videos as well. Until next time, my dear Taurus, know that I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much.